Did you know that Biden revealed exactly what's in his proposal, exactly what's in his bill for this third stimulus package? If you didn't, you might want to tune in. Why? Because he's giving out $300. He's proposing to give out $300 for kids under 6 a month. Also, $250 to kids above 6 monthly. This isn't a one-time thing. This is monthly on top of the $2,000 from the second stimulus package. Stay tuned.
Yo, this is Ty. Welcome to the official TAI channel. Stay tuned.
Biden actually wants to work with the Republicans. With all the scrutiny that happened last week down at the Capitol, he wants to actually come as a team. He wants to join the Republicans and the Democrats and bring us together. Because at the end of the day, we're all the same. We're all U.S. citizens. With that being said, Biden's proposal is definitely mimicking his campaign speech. Literally, he hasn't backed down on anything, which a lot of presidents do. I'm just saying, just to get elected. With that being said, he's talking about $300 a month per child. Per child that's under 6 years old. And if you have a child that's 6 and over, they get $250 a month. This would total about $3,000 to $3,600 a year. And that's in addition to the $2,000 stimulus that we all hope for. Yes, that $1,400 is really what it is. The difference of the $600 that we all got this week. Hopefully you got it this week. If you didn't, just follow when you get your taxes and don't worry about it. Because today would have been the last day that you would have actually received it. So at this point, just plan to file it on your taxes, claim it on your taxes, and then you'll get that credit at that point. Those SSI and SSDI recipients, if you actually worked for 30 years, you're going to get an extra $1,329 a month. Again, this is all just a proposal. Even your surviving spouses would also benefit from this. Unemployment. We already know about the federal boost. EUC, those that actually worked and earned their unemployment benefits and get that weekly benefit. Yes, you will get a $100 stipend on top of that. In addition to the $300 boost, again, the PUA. And that's if that's not extended. As of this point, they're talking about extending it towards the end of the year. So that's an extra $400 you could be getting if you actually paid into unemployment. If not, it's at least $300. God's willing. That $300 is actually supposed to be increased to $600. Again, this is just a proposal, so we'll see what really makes out of this. In addition to that, they're also talking about raising minimum wage up to $15 across the board, I should say across each state. We don't know how true everything is. Everything is tentative until approved. Eviction moratorium has been extended, as we already know, to the end of January at this point. Well, with this third stimulus package, as long as it's approved, that will also be extended to the end of the year. As well as mortgage forbearance. That also will be expiring by the end of January, and it is hopes that this proposal is approved, and that too will be extended to the end of the year. And lastly, the impeachment. Where are we at with the impeachment? Well, just know that right after the inauguration of January 20th, after President Biden becomes our president and Trump is out the door, his trial will begin for impeachment. Yes. And as my mother would say, congratulations, you played yourself. Trump has been called the first president to be impeached twice. Deservedly, I should say. Yes, deservedly. As my mother would say, congratulations, you played yourself. Yes, congratulations, you played yourself to your president, Donald Trump. These impeachment trials are literally because Congress, the House as a majority, feels that your president, Donald Trump, is incapable of executing the duties of his office as acting president. It's time to go. But bye-bye. The done. Okay? He has been convicted of high crimes and misdemeanors, as well as last week's incitement of insurrection. I'm not going to go in on that. And I understand that some of you may say, what's the purpose? January 20th is right around the corner. What's the purpose of impeaching him now? It's too late. But I tell you, the purpose is to stop him from ever running for president again, or any Congress position at that. Yes, this is to stop him for the future. Remember, they're being purposeful. This is what we do, right? This is what we do. And in order to do so, the House only needs, in addition to all the Democrats, 17 Republicans to be on board with this. Just a simple 17. Sounds so easy, but is a 17-year-old really simple? Not at all. So good luck with that. However, it is likely because many Republicans agree with the conviction of this, agree with the fact that he should be impeached and barred from ever having a presidential seat in the future as well. And if you haven't done so already, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Yes, I said it 3 times, but I need to be repetitive in your head, so you just do it. You sitting there listening to me? Come on, give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Like, let's get it. And at the end of the day, did you make it to the end of this video? Did you? You like me, huh? If so, I need you to go ahead and comment at the bottom that says Ty was here for the long run. Literally, TAI. Beware, beware, beware. If you're not a business that started before February of 2020, you're technically not eligible for this second round of the EIDL loan program. You would have had to have had this business started and everything prior to February of 2020. In addition to that, you also would have had to have shown or have available. This is why I say prepare for Sunday. Prepare for the worst. Prepare for questions, prepare for everything. This is more than enough time for you to be well prepared for this 10K grant to go along with your loan. Whether you chose to take the loan or not, as long as you were approved, obviously, or as long as you qualify, I should say. Like I said, if your business did not open before February of 2020, technically you are dead wrong. I repeat, technically you are a fraud for this 10K grant, okay? I'm just putting that out there. This is the guidelines. I didn't make this stuff up. In addition to that, you would have to also be able to prove that you have 8 weeks, again, 8 weeks of income loss and be able to prove that. And I believe that's by 30% of your revenue, of your take home from your business or your side hustle. Okay? You would have had to have had 8 weeks to prove that your income went down because of COVID, as well as be able to show 8-week period that your income was regular, so that way they can compare it and see, yes, it did decrease at least by 30%. Can you do that? Or are you really that fraud? At any rate, that's none of my business. At any rate, I just want to let y'all know the SBA has partnered with a fraud detection agency that more than likely they might not even ask you for records. I want you to be aware because the SBA has partnered with a fraud detection agency company, and it's supposed to be some big wig fraud company that actually has a verification tool. And this verification tool gives them access to the U.S. Treasury on your behalf to your tax forms, your financial statements, your pay stubs, and even to look at your credit. So don't be surprised if the SBA does not ask you for additional information with your initial application. I'm just saying they can find out this information on their own to verify. So make sure your business was open before February of 2020, and make sure that you can prove that you had 8 consecutive weeks, any 8 given weeks. 8 consecutive weeks to prove that your business revenue decreased by 30% at least. I'm just saying, I'm just a messenger. Again, they may not even ask you for proof of anything because they can see it themselves. With that being said, hopefully you have proof showing your salary or your income for your side hustle, receipts, etc. I'm just saying. Again, I'm just going to keep saying. But moving forward, okay, you're not a fraud. Let me just give you a little bit of history on the EIDL loan program then. The EIDL loan program is going to pay out in a priority way. The first priority is going to go to those that received or was approved for the initial EIDL loan program from the first stimulus package and only got the loan. Or let's say they only got $1,000 of the grant. Well, they will first be paid out and they will then get the difference. The second person in line would be those that didn't get any grant at all. They only got approved for the loan and the loan money. Again, this is all a part of the first stimulus package for the EIDL loan program for this 10K. So those that only got the loan, now's your time that you will be paid in the secondary, obviously, to the full $10,000 grant that you're entitled to for being qualified for the loan. Again, you only have to qualify for the loan in order to be eligible for this grant. Take advantage of it if you qualify. Have integrity. And the last payout, or I should say the payout moving forward from there, would only be to those that are the new applicants. And then they'll probably be distributed based on need, location, demographics, if you're in if you're in a low income area, etc. Also, the SBA is encouraging everyone to wait until the grant portal opens. I don't know if I agree with this because at this point, there's people that's right now currently applying for the loan, knowing that once they are approved and qualified, they will automatically be getting this 10K as well. Well, if that happens and there's $20K for the first act and $20K for this second act or this second stimulus package, that means there's a cap.